welcome to my channel. I am Natalie of Setareh Beauty. I am a makeup artist and beauty blogger, and I am just so excited about this post. I think it's because I love summer, and the fact that summer to me is like, don't wear a lot of makeup. Just some bronzer, some mascara, and some like lip gloss or whatever you put on your lips. To me, summer should be like that. And the reason why I feel like you could get away with so little in the summer is because you get some of that vitamin D, your skin starts glowing, you kind of get a little bit more tan, and bronzers are just beautiful. Nothing is prettier than like just a bronzy glow in the summer. And I'm gonna apologize ahead of time. I'm out of breath. I am in my third trimester and I'm out of breath, so bear with me. And oh, by the way, I am wearing the caftan from my box of style. Check out my unboxing. I'm wearing the lariat and then the ring. I love that box, you guys. Like, I'm actually looking at the box. I mean, I've taken everything out, but that was an awesome box and I'm really excited about it. But anyways, digressing. Today is all about bronzers, and I have always had a tendency to go to my favorite bronzer and not really branch out. And I think you probably know what I mean if you have that go-to bronzer. I, for the longest time, was only using Urban Decay's Half Baked. They don't have it anymore. I guess it's an eyeshadow. It was like in a cupcake tin, and then it had like it was a baked bronzer, and it was like gorgeous. And then I went to Tony and Tina. They got divorced. They had the most amazing bronzer. It was the same one that J-Lo used, and I still have some, and I just like, it's seriously like, it's like in a safety deposit box of my makeup kit. Like, I just don't go there unless it's like really important. And then I went to Hoola from Benefit, and I love Hoola. Hoola is just awesome. Now they have like Hoola Dew and Hoola, like everything. It just used to be Hoola, and I loved Hoola. And if you've been following me or you read my blogs or check out any of my Instagram or social media, it's been all about the Laguna from Nars. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Okay, and this isn't even that old, and I hit pan really quickly. But they're kind of expensive, and especially if you're not a bronzer every day kind of girl or guy, you might not want to spend like $30, $40 on a bronzer. Got it. So instead of me just doing a ton of research and finding out what the best bronzers are, I was like, I'm just gonna go to Ulta. I'm gonna set a limit of $50, and I'm gonna get as many bronzers as I can for $50. And I will say, I think it came out pretty good. I got an Essence contour. It's light. And then I got a Catrice Sun. And then I got the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. And I got the Rimmel Natural Bronzer. And then I got, this was kind of actually more than $10, but I had a coupon. So it went down. And this is the L'Oreal GlamBronze. And while I was there, because they're so inexpensive, I just picked up another one of the Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighters. If you saw my last Sephora Ulta haul, my girlfriend Alexandra gifted me the like whitest one, and I just picked up a more subdued one just to see if maybe it would work. And I think I need to put it on today for you, maybe. But anyways, I got all of this, including this, which is like a freebie, I guess, because it was not a bronzer, but I got it for like $50 or right under $50. So I am actually wearing the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer right now, and that is only because I had it in my makeup bag because I just had a quick overnight trip, and this was the first one I grabbed. So let's go with Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It's plasticky. If you want more And I'm just gonna kind of go through this and swatch them. But if you want more, then just read my accompanying blog post, because I really kind of go into depth about how they last, how they wear, how they feel, and I kind of am a little bit more. But and these are all brands except for L'Oreal that I really don't know anything about. So all I know is that Physicians Formula is really popular. A lot of people were excited when I picked this guy up. When you open it, it has like this, which is cool that it's had a mirror. Like, I didn't know that. So it comes with this little spongy applicator. As you can see, I've used it once. And then here is the texture. It like smells like shea butter, coconut-y. If you're into the tropical smells, it has a very strong smell. It does kind of linger, but I do notice that it goes away by the end of the day. But this is what I'm wearing. I'm wearing it right now, you guys. So anyways, this has like, when you feel it, it has like, it's almost like a wet and dry type of formula. And let's swatch it. Here, I'll take off my watch. So, we'll swatchy. Can you see it? It's a weird angle. What if I just go like that? There we go. So this is the Physicians Formula, and as you can tell, like as you blend it, it kind of goes away. It's not like, it's not super pigmented, but there you go. I really like how it applies. Like, it really, I apply with my MAC blush brush, which is like, I probably need to wash it, and it got squished in my makeup bag. I know, it's terrible, but like, I'm human. Okay, so it really goes on nicely, and it actually does stay on nicely. So this one I think actually does retail for over $10, but if you ever pay full price for Physicians Formula, then you're doing something wrong. Next bronzer is going to be, let's just go with the biggest one, the L'Oreal Glam Bronze. This is their light pale. This is their lightest color. Which was really surprising because there was, of course, the middle one was sold out, which is probably what color I would normally gravitate towards. But this is pretty dark. So, you know, for you lighter skinned ladies or gentlemen, this is fine. The packaging of this one feels like way more luxurious than this, like, I mean, they're all plastic, but this just feels like a little bit more Laura Geller bronzer-y. And it's got this really pretty kind of weave woven pattern. And let's just swatchy. So put on my finger. I don't like to press too hard. I like to show everyone what it really looks like. And this, as you can tell next to the Physicians Formula, is like way more pigmented. If you remember, I had to get in there a few times so you can see the color. But this one is way more pigmented. So there we go. Do you see? It's definitely a little bit more brown. So if you are a little bit lighter skinned, this might be a little bit too much, but this definitely has more of a shimmer, like a bronzy shimmer, whereas the Physicians Formula kind of has more of a nude shimmer. But anyways, okay. The next one I'm just gonna grab is gonna be the Rimmel. This is the natural bronzer, and in my few little like seconds of thinking, oh, I'm gonna Google research bronzers before I go buy bronzers, I did see a bunch of people already review this, and this one claims to be a waterproof, and I'm like, why do powders ever claim to be waterproof? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. And of course it's not. I've been doing swimming classes because that's all I can do now, you guys. Thank goodness for the YMCA. Okay. It's got this nice sun pattern. So let's swatchy. Oh, this is in the color Sunlight 021. This looks the like most bronzy. It's very matte. There's no shimmer whatsoever. And so let's see. So now you can kind of see like how they all kind of look different. Okay, so that's really matte. And yeah, it actually looks kind of orange in here, but when I applied it, it didn't look that orange. But it's definitely one of those bronzers that you would want to be kind of careful with when you apply. This is the Catrice Sun Glow Matte Bronzer, another matte bronzer. And this one definitely feels a lot more luxurious and less chalky than the Rimmel, which was really surprising. So let's get right here. And a little goes a long way, you guys. A little goes a long way. So the last one was kind of like one of those like, oh my god, I don't really want to buy it because I don't like wasting money. Even if it's $1, I don't like wasting money. And this one was like, I don't know, like I feel like this is something that I would have gotten, this Essence Contour Powder with the bronzer and highlighter duo. Like it would have been like a gift I would have got when I was like 4 or 5 years old from like someone who was like, oh, here, some costume makeup. The packaging is just really cheap, and let's just not lie, I wasn't really like thinking this would be any good, but let's watch it and see. And I do wipe my hands off in between each one. So I'm just using the bronzer part, and the consistency is decent, like it's not bad, but here we go. Here we go. And you can definitely see like more yellow in there, a little bit more yellow and orange. Let's get that back on there. But for like $4, it's not bad. Would I rather spend my $4 somewhere else? Probably. But if you really, like if you're on a weekend trip and you forgot your bronzer, you don't want to spend money, this would be great. This would be great. And so of course it comes with this highlighter, which actually the lady at Ulta, her makeup was gorgeous, and she was wearing this highlighter, and I'm like, your highlighter is really pretty. She's like, actually it's this one. And I was like, oh, who knew? So Essence is one of those brands I know very little about, but for $4, that would be great, especially for you lighter skinned ladies who are scared, because this is not really that much, but you can definitely see these are all kind of different. And just to like throw something in the loop, this is the only drugstore bronzer I have in my professional kit. It is Milani Tantastic, and as you can see, it's from Walgreens. Face and Body Baked Bronzer, Alliteration Day. This is like almost like the Lorac. It looks and feels the same, and honestly, it's like it's baked and luscious swatchy for you. And this is really shimmery, so you gotta kind of be careful. But here, oh, it's so pretty, so pretty. Of course, like you can't eat, like, look at that. I mean, it's like super pigmented. I would never put that on someone's face like that. But just in a swatch test, and I've been swatching them all the same, it's like gorgeous. And this is definitely a gorgeous bronzer for right here. Here, I'll just do it for you. You know, when you need that extra shimmer, you just, yeah, you know, put it. That, like, this is amazing. Amazing, you guys. Look at how pretty it is. Like, it doesn't even compare to the other ones. Okay? Super shimmery, super pigmented. Oh, you gotta be really light-handed, but then it's like you don't really even need an illuminator if you do it right. It's amazing. Amazing. Okay, So just to compare for y'all, I'm gonna compare it with my Nars Laguna and my Hula. Since I don't have a Hula in this guy anymore, I can't talk, I've lost my vocabulary. I'll just swatch it for you and you'll see what I mean. So here's my Nars Laguna. There's that. And it is just like, it's not too orangey. It's so subtle. If I had to compare it to any one of these, it would have to be like the Physicians Formula, which is the one that I'm wearing, which is maybe why I keep gravitating towards it. And then we will do the Cheekathon. If you haven't gotten this palette yet, then you need to get it. It's $58 and it's worth every penny. You save like over $100 by getting all of these, and all of these colors can be used for anyone and you can mix and match them. But Hula's the cult's favorite. This one goes on, it's like really matte. And so next to Nars, this is like the most brown, burnt, super pigmented. There you go. There's the Nars and the Laguna next to each other. The Hula compares, I think, most with, this is the GlamBronze from L'Oreal, if you remember. So if you're looking for a dupe based on swatches alone, which is never a good idea, but if you're looking for a dupe, I would probably say the L'Oreal. And all of this will be my blog post, all of my write-ups. But yeah, that's all. I told you I will put on this this is the Radiant Lights highlighter. If you saw Khloe Kardashian sweared by it on one of these late night talk shows, and because I'm lazy, I just use my blush brush and I'll just put a little on so you can see. It does not feel like super high-end at all, you guys. So if you're looking for something that feels luxurious, it doesn't. But it's only $6. So, like I said, if you're looking to try something new, not spend a lot of money, go for this. But yeah, so those are all my bronzers. Those are the $10. Those are all the swatches. Check out my blog post for more details, more pictures, and everything like that. I've linked it below. And I'd love to know what your favorite bronzer is, or if there's one that I missed. What do you want to see next? Let me know in the comments. Please subscribe, share with your friends. Any support is great, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful day. Stay cool in the summer, stay safe, wear your sunscreen, wear moisturizer every day, and I will see you later.